Boat is launched here at Newport Beach, the dunes. Ben just drove the truck and trailer up. As you can tell, the boat is kind of a mess. A little organized, but just a lot of stuff. Just getting all the electronics rigged up. Got all our camping stuff in these bins, just to help keep everything dry and easier to transport on the paddleboard to the beach once we do get to the island. The girls have so graciously opted to take the express over so they don't have to be on the boat with us, so we have a little bit more room for all the gear. So Ben and I are going to shoot over there, set up some of the camp stuff, and then we're picking them up in Avalon around like 12:30 today. So we're gonna shoot across the channel, hopefully find some kelp patties or some dolphin maybe holding yellowfin. If we don't see anything there, we'll maybe set up camp and then just slow troll around until the girls get there. But yeah, as you can see, we got the marlin jigs, a bunch of rods, lots of stuff on the boat this morning. All right, going under the PCH bridge here. Ben's rigging up some stuff. In all honesty, I don't even know what our plan is. The reports from some friends that have been fishing Catalina as well as online have been pretty dismal, not gonna lie. Lots of short barracuda and some calico bass and stuff like that, but as far as game fish, it's been pretty few and far between. But we're gonna give it our best shot. There have been some marlin and stuff around the island as well. I was out there for a charter, and on our way into the anchorage outside of White's, we saw a marlin jumping like, I don't know, less than a mile off the point there. So do have some marlin jigs rigged up, and then we're gonna get some sardines and then make some mackerel, just so if we need to switch to halibut or slow troll for yellowtail. We're gonna try to cover everything this weekend. Yeah, so we got a few days to fish. Hopefully we catch something cool. I know we'll at least pull on some calico and stuff like that, but yeah, just kind of going out there to have a good time for Labor Day weekend.
Full scoop?
Yeah. You think we got it on the boat?
You going to Catalina for the
Yeah, we're gonna go camping over there.
Yep.
All right, we are making some mackerel, number 5. I'm gonna try to catch like 25 mackerel, just to take over there with us. They do live a lot better overnight in the bait tank, so when we anchor up and we leave the bait tank on overnight, a lot of the sardines usually die. So we're gonna keep some mackerel just in case we see any marlin or want to slow troll for yellowtail. Just a little update for you guys. Pretty nice conditions crossing. We just went through like the not the shipping lane, but it's basically like a highway from Long Beach to Avalon. So there's a bunch of ferry boats and other boats driving all fast. So it got a little bumpy there for a second, but just stopped to do a little pee break and noticed something floating in the water. It looks like another sea lion that probably got tagged by a shark. It's been pretty freaking sharky this year as far as like the big ones. Keep seeing a lot of videos that one of a great white shark coming up and literally biting that guy's boat. That one was gnarly, but I don't see any active sharks on this one currently. But looks like this guy got bit in half, or is that like a log? I don't know. Maybe a sea lion head. Gross. Anyways, we got like 10 more miles. All right, so we made it to the island. I paddled ashore with a paddleboard, and I set up one tent and just put all of our stuff into that one tent for now. A lot more deck space now. We got rid of all of that camping gear. We'll set up the other tent later, but we got fish to catch. Obviously, I'll show you guys our campsite later as well once we come back and we have the other tent set up. I'll walk you around, show you everything. But yeah, I just took the paddleboard in, took all the stuff in, took like 3 or 4 trips. And then I had Ben use the trolling motor to back up right on the beach, and I only had to go waist deep just so the engine didn't slam into the rocks there, and then just hopped on the swim step. But lost a couple of sardines on the way over. Not the end of the world. That's chum buddy bait for later, but it's time to go try and find some fish before we have to pick the girls up. All right, sorry to pull you guys away from the video, but I just wanted to take a second to let you know that I am a loan officer. So if you guys are interested in buying a house, if you own a house and are interested in refinancing, or you just have general questions on, you know, things as simple as how to plan ahead if you are looking down the road to buying a house, let me know in the comments down below, or shoot me an email at fluentmortgage@gmail.com. I'll also have that linked down below, but I would love to help you guys out. We can talk fishing and, you know, how to make all your home ownership dreams come true. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Back to the fishing. Little update for you guys. As you can see, we found some dolphin. We're like right out in front of Avalon. We did see a lone Dorado jumping, so we put out a little pink feather with our marlin setup. So we got the spreader bar, 2 marlin jigs back there, and a tiny little pink feather way back there, just in case we drive over the top of a Dorado or a random yellowfin tuna. But yeah, just found this potted dolphin. Trolling to them now. It's absolutely beautiful out here. As you can tell, lots of boat traffic around. Again, it is Labor Day weekend, so definitely a busy weekend out here. A lot of people trolling for marlin. I haven't seen or heard anyone hooked up yet, but we'll keep at it. I got a bite, Ben. Oh, I lost it, Ben.
So close.
All right, nothing yet. Been tying a bunch of stuff up, obviously. Trolled around for marlin for a while, saw that one Dorado jump, but before we picked up the girls, we kind of wanted to explore some different spots of the island. So we just got the chum buddy going. Trying to see if there's any life out here. I got picked up right there. Ben got chewed on as well on a fly line sardine, so let's see what happens.
I am dead.
Yeah, nope. Calico? Ooh, is it legal? I think I got a little baby one. First fish of the trip. Finally found something to bite. Calico bass on the fly line.
He was like a little over 13.
Another 13 and 3/4. All right. Couple of calico. Then just hit it. They're swimming around right here in our chum line, which brings in the game fish, but also brings in the sea lions. So we'll see what happens here. We'll keep fly lining for a little bit longer, and then maybe slow troll our way back to pick up the girls from Avalon. All right. Well, you guys missed that, but I dropped down the bucktail with a fresh frozen squid on there. Got myself a little sheephead. That one's legal size. Do you want to keep them?
Yeah.
You'll eat them, right? You like sheephead?
I do like these.
So that one's probably 15 inches. Perfect eating size. Little female. Third fish of the day is a keeper. I was just eating my Arby's roast beef sandwich. Drop your shrimp down there. Oh, that's 13 inches. Perfect eating size. Little 13-inch sheephead. Perfect eating size. Put that one in the bag. Not chum buddy. Just a couple of them. Oh, Ben's on. On the slow pitch? Yeah. Slow pitch and squid?
No.
Oh, shrimp. What do we got here, Ben?
Hopefully more dinner.
Hopefully that sea line doesn't get it. Oh, a little baby one. It might be a little short, but hey, that's what you were trying to get.
Yeah.
Right type, long size. That's cool. Slow pitch with a little piece of shrimp on there. We are not having much action on the sardines, obviously, which is interesting because we have good downhill current, lots of bait in the chum line, but the calico just aren't coming up for it. Might have something to do with this right here. That guy, get out of here. He doesn't care. It's a big one. But anyways, Ben's dropping that down. He has a dropper loop on, and then I still have that bucktail with the whole squid, and I'm fly lining a sardine. Might be a matter of time. Well, just got bit on the
Bucktail again?
yeah, the bucktail got bit, soon hit bottom. Oh, what? That's what keeps stealing my freaking squid, big ol' blue perch. Little punk. That squid is not for you.
That actually scared me.
It's a big sea line. Hi, Rachel.
Hi. We're in a new tent.
Got a nice new tent.
And Enzo's scared of the bugs.
Enzo is scared of the two.
Chinese beetles.
No, I think those are actually bumblebees.
No, they're not.
Okay,
They're definitely not.
I'll catch one and ask it.
Okay.
I think they're a type of bee. But anyways, there's our tent. We did get this little 4-person Coleman. The other one that we had last time was way too big to bring out here. Especially when you're doing the boat in stuff, you don't know how high the tide's gonna come up. Looks like the high tide level got just to this little ridge right here, so we actually had a lot more room than we thought. But we've got our chairs set up right here, brought the cooler in, was flying the drone, charging that up right there. But this is a pretty cool campsite.
Yeah.
But there's Ben and Mel in their tent right here. Well, Ben's on the boat, Mel's in there. Absolutely beautiful morning. Yesterday afternoon the wind picked up pretty aggressively. It was blowing probably 17, and then the current was ripping uphill, so we were coming up from the Avalon and just got beat up because I think it's like 7 miles to where we're camping, maybe 8. So going into 17-mile-an-hour wind with stacked seas was a little choppy, a little wet, especially on the 18-footer with 4 people. But made it up here. Got my stern anchor. I told you guys I'll talk about this a little bit. So what we did was I buried the stern anchor up here, took the paddleboarded the line to the boat, tied that off, and then we went as far forward as we could and just kind of snugged up on the forward anchor on both of them. The tide was rising when I did it, so that's why there's a little bit of slack in it now. Tide's dropped since then. But yeah, dropped the bow anchor, came back on it tight, tied this off, and then you can kind of snug them up. I did put the mask on, dive down, make sure the forward anchor was buried in there, and the chain was laid out nice and straight. It wasn't like clumped up, so we wouldn't slide around or anything like that. The last thing you want to do is wake up in the middle of the night and have your boat be MIA or on the beach. So pretty easy to just bring that stern anchor, so we'll leave that on the beach. We don't need to take that with us on the boat. But yeah, we didn't really catch much yesterday. Kind of tough conditions. Ben hooked that one fish on the surface iron. It was fighting like a yellow, but we also did catch a pretty nice sized bonito slow trolling later, so could have been a big bonito. But we got that one sheephead. Rachel's brushing her teeth. We got that one sheephead and a handful of calicos, a bonito, and that was about it. Unfortunately, Ben said all the sardines died overnight. They were kind of iffy to begin with. They're like those big chunky sardines, and those don't live very well in my experience, especially when the water's as warm as it is. But we do still have some mackerel in there, but I'm thinking we're gonna head the opposite direction today, head towards like Two Harbors and the west end, do some trolling, maybe drop down some squid, see if we can catch some more sheephead, calicos, all that fun stuff. And then Rachel and I are gonna get in the water at some point today and do some snorkeling, some free diving, because yeah, the visibility is just ridiculous right now. Oh yeah, you knew that time. Just keep winding, steady wind, steady wind. Wind, wind, wind. There you go, keep it like that.
You guys
Nice
make
and
this look
steady,
so
nice and
easy.
steady. It's all just honestly how you hold the rod and like the technique. There you go. It was getting like little short nibbles and you left it down there, and that one just boom.
Yeah, and then you lift it and you can feel it. You're like, that's not a weight.
Yeah. That weight is fighting back.
That's a fish. I'm gonna be a one and done girl today.
One and done. What is it, Enzo? Come on, yeah, we're hoping for a big red or a chucklehead. Yeah, not a boccaccio.
If it is, and I'm never rock fishing. I'm just kidding.
Never rock fishing again.
Oh my gosh.
Now you got doubles. Oh, big old boccaccio and a little baby red.
That I can't keep.
Dang, that is a really gnarly boccaccio.
It's the second time this has happened to me.
What, catch a boccaccio?
Yeah. Some nibs.
Yeah, you see that? You don't want to stick that time. I put on like 100 yards of mono, maybe not 100 yards, but a lot of mono for trolling those rapalas. And I'm so not used to fishing mono for rockfish. The sensitivity goes down, and also just being able to set the hook, there's so much stretch. I don't like it. In case anyone cares. Probably don't.
Does not recommend.
Do not recommend mono for rockfish.
Not fluent fishing approved.
There we go. That's an edible one. There are some reds down there, Ben. Gotta come home with some eats. Mel's favorite. All right, we're gonna bleed him, put him in the bag, try to get a few more. There we go. Biter. Got a biter. Felt heavy, but now not so much. Now not so much. Oh, there's a head shake. Oh, that's the right kind. That's a nice red. All right.
Is that a starry?
Red.
Oh.
Is that a star? That's what you want to see right there.
That's a big mammoth.
Ben got bit instantly. Nice one. Perfect eating size. Delicious. What do you think, buddy? Oh, yeah.
Enzo approved.
Yep. All right. Ben got a little chucklehead. Nice one. Eating size. Again, the limit is 1 per person on those, 2 per person on the reds. That was on the squid. Yeah, some squid. Squid. Sweet. Thanks, Melissa. I've been training for this my whole life. Oh, bit. Ah, that's a good one. You gotta do the knee like this.
Ben, you gotta be on the. Enzo, come here.
Oh. All right, the squid's working. Mackerel, we're only catching the boccaccio. We also moved spots, so that probably helps. Watch this just be a big old boccaccio, though.
Or now that we move spots, maybe you should try the mackerel again.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Experiment. Scientific method.
Oh, I got a double. 1 red, 1 boccaccio. Nice red, though. Boom. They're such cool fish.
And they taste
Super
good.
delicious. Again, it's the time of year where we have to fish shallower than the 50 fathom curve, so. That one's got enough on him.
I'll keep it.
What's that?
I don't mind keeping it.
Yeah, that one's perfect.
I like that one. And he left you the squid.
Oh.
Some head shakes.
Ben's trolling line was way back in Two Harbors there. We switched gears from the rock fishing, started trolling those rapalas again. Oh, it's a nice calico. That's so random. We're in 110 feet of water and might be a legal size calico. Nice, dude.
Got him. Got them both.
What is that, buddy? Don't get me close. You need pliers. Alright, see you, buddy. Backflip. Nice. Oh, Enzo didn't get a chase. Nice. Instant on a shrimp? Was that instant on a shrimp? I saw him staring at the squid and I was like, dude, there's a nice sheephead. Whew. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right, missed the hook set on that, but we're specifically targeting sheephead with some shrimp because Ben and Melissa love sheephead and they want some ceviche. That is a nice one.
Excuse you.
So 12 inches, I believe it's 2 per person, but I think we're only gonna keep, what, 4 anyways?
Yeah.
Nice one. Just single dropper loop with some market.
Hello Fresh.
Yeah, Hello Fresh. Is it Hello Fresh?
Yeah, it's Hello Fresh.
It's expensive shrimp, dude. All right, nice one, man.
That's what matters.
Got something. Oh, tree fish.
What is
Oh, nice. It's a type of rockfish.
cool?
They actually are pretty cool. Come here, buddy.
Isn't this the one that you tried to get me to kiss one of the first times I came out? You were like, it's
Yeah.
a tree fish. Or you said, smell it.
Yeah.
Because you were going to slap me with it. And I said, nope.
Give me a little bit of line.
Actually, that looks cool. It looks camo.
Yeah, they are. Nice. Little tree fish. Yeah, so I tried to get Rachel with the, do you know why they call it a tree fish? Because when you scratch it and smell it,
I didn't fall for it.
it smells like a tree, and then you give them a little boop on the face, but she did not fall for it. But
That's when you
nice.
knew I was the one.
Cool little tree fish. We'll let this guy go because I think we're just keeping reds and sheephead.
Let Enzo say hi.
Yeah. What is that, buddy? Oh. He's like, I want to keep it though.
Enzo, leave it. Hey.
Good boy.
Not very
All
nice.
right, nice. Good catch. What are we doing here, Rachel?
Dying. We're gonna go circling.
At the rock.
At the rock?
Let's go. Over here. Wow, nice. Yeah, you gotta equalize sometimes. You go a little deeper than that. Good job.